you some and I'm spending some. What's the plan? Bet I get it done. It's me, yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to CHFF TV for Thursday Night Football, September 15th. We're feeling good, ready to rock and roll here. My name is Tanner Kern. If you don't know who I am, but you will after today because we're winning our money back. I see Sir Poop Slinger, Mr. Chris, is letting the people know in the comment section how much money I'm down. If you want to see that, you can go to the Pick It app, check it out, promo code Kern. You can see all the money I'm down, and I'm not doing very good right now, but you know what? We keep moving forward. We keep bouncing back. Chris, over time, we actually are up. So that's the good news. We've had a really rough day of baseball, really rough 3 days of baseball, I should say. College football was good on Saturday. Sunday, not necessarily the best day in the world, but it's week one. We survived Sunday. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just baseball have been killing me. But we're on football. Thursday night football is back. We made about 1.2 units last Thursday night, betting our various player props, spreads, money lines, totals, all that on the Bills game. Shout out to the Buffalo Bills. You guys definitely helped us out a little bit there. But we're going to try to do that again tonight. That's the game plan. That's the mindset. And we're going to war tonight against the Bucs. So let's have a night, people. Let's have a night. Take me to church. That's what the people are saying. Welcome to your Thursday church service. Body Count 69. I love that name over on TikTok. Welcome to your Thursday church service. We are ready to win money here at the channel, answer your fantasy questions and all that good stuff. First things first, though. First things first, I'm not, bro is down horrendous. I am down horrendous. You're right. I'm on Chiefs, Trell. I'm on Chiefs, so you should probably be on Chargers then. What do you want, Trell? What do you want? Be a Bulldog. Time to be a Bulldog. First thing you got to do right now. The first thing you people got to do, if you feel, who feels bad for me that I'm down? Who feels bad for me that I'm down? Who feels bad? Does anyone feel bad? Let me know in the comments section. Let me know. Alan's out due to COVID. Alan sucks. I'm on the under right now, most likely. There you go. Who feels bad? No one feels bad. No one feels bad. I don't need your freaking sympathy. But anyways, you want to go up, link in bio, promo code kickoff. You see all the stats. A lot of you guys were asking about the stats in the backdrop. A lot of you guys were asking about the stats on TikTok. We're going to share them on the screen on YouTube in a minute here. A lot of you guys were asking about that. That's at coldhardfootballfacts.com. coldhardfootballfacts.com. You get 22 quality stats unique to us for every single game of the season through the Super Bowl. You get all these matchups. They're color-coded, all that good. Get the baseball questions out of here. I ain't answering baseball questions right now. You get all the quality stats right there. Gray color-coded highlights, green color-coded highlights. It makes you know who to bet on, and these stats get better and better as the season goes on. Obviously, we're going off 1 week right now, so they're not a perfect formula. But I will tell you guys this, and a lot of you don't believe me right now. A lot of you don't believe me. I went 62% against the spread last season. 62% against the spread last season. Isn't it crazy? I asked the guy who tracks me. I said, "Can you send me my my spreadsheet?" I went 62% against the spread last season. How did I do that? coldhardfootballfacts.com. Link in bio, promo code Tanner, promo code kickoff, whatever you want to use, you're going to get 50% off and a free week. If you hate it, get rid of it. LOL, body count 69. I actually did. I'm about to share. And also follow the page too. 52% of you, 82% of you, it's 92% sometimes don't follow the page. You just come on, see it on your For You page, and you watch me for about a minute and you leave. Why aren't you following, guys? We do this every day at 10. We do this every day at noon. And then tonight we'll be live at 6 talking about a little pregame football stuff, pregame for the Thursday night show. So make sure you follow me, please. I do. But then you bet Red Sox. Come on, Chris. Come on. The Red Sox, they didn't hit the ball last night. What are you going to do? It's okay. What's the call tonight? Well, all right. So we've already got the hecklers in the comments, the chirpers in the comments, and I absolutely love it because the people are watching. The one thing worse than not being talked about is the one thing worse than not being talked about is, no, the one thing, I don't even know what I'm saying. The one thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. That's what I was looking for right there. And you know what? The people are talking about me. The chirpers in the comments, they're expecting a good night tonight, and we're going to get it. Now, a lot of people have been fading me. If I pick one team, they pick the other. I like the Kansas City Chiefs on the money line tonight. You're going to be like, oh, that's very juiced. Why would you take that? Well, I'm going to parlay it with the New England Patriots on Sunday. I think the Patriots probably my favorite bet of the weekend right now from what I've looked at. Overall, though, if I had to pick a spread in this game, I would take Chiefs -4, -4.5. I do think they win tonight. And we talk about fading the public, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I ain't fading the public in this one. I think the Chiefs are a better football team. I think they're going to show that. Keenan Allen being out really should hurt the Chargers tonight. And as a whole, people, the reason I'm not taking -4, though, it's not because I'm scared. It's because I don't want it to affect my player props. I have a conflicting player prop with Justin Herbert's passing yardage, and I don't want to worry about, okay, well, I got to manage his passing yards, but the point spread too. I'm going to take Chiefs money line. They win by a point. Great. We cash the first leg of the bet. And on top of that, Justin Herbert can go over his passing total tonight. All right. Mahomes' wrist is going to affect him tonight, I think, but you can also say Keenan Allen's going to, Keenan Allen being out is going to affect the Chargers. I think when we look at the wrist situation for Patrick Mahomes, he's in the lineup tonight. He's playing. He's healthy enough to get the job done. I mean, if you got a wrist and you can't throw the football, they're not going to put him out there. He's the future of the franchise. When I look at the wrist, he's fine. Sup, Tanner? What's up, Das? What's up, Das? Not many people talking about the wrist right now, which is surprising. A lot of people talking about Keenan Allen, not as many people talking about the wrist. KC -6. Let's get it. Oh, he's wearing the sport coat and the Mac Jones jersey. Second leg of the parlay right here. First leg tonight, Kansas City Chiefs. Patriots, your team. In a way, I mean, I'm more of a fan of any team that's gonna cover. Go opposite. Chargers -4. Chargers -4 is definitely a little risky. If you guys are trying to fade me, I do think Chargers -4 is slightly risky tonight. Just because you want, if you're going to do that, tease it to 2.5. Like don't get too greedy with that. And that, guys, anyone can win this football game. Don't get me wrong. Anyone can win this football game, but tease it to 2.5. Four, you're pushing it. If you go 4, hell, you might as well go to 6.5. Honestly, get it to a critical number. Cowboys fan, follow the page. There we go. You taking Pat's money line? I will be taking Pat's money line. Chargers money line and the under LA -3.5. A lot of people on the Chargers in here right now. Under in primetime games. Thought Steelers and Pats. I'm a Pats fan, but I see that defense giving us problems. Well, they don't have TJ Watt, and the Steelers offense is what's going to hold them back in that football game. Overall, I mean, they had 5 turnovers. They only scored and score that many points, 23 points, right? And they had one of those was a pick 6, I believe. I think they had 1 defensive touchdown, 5 turnovers, and they only had 260 yards of total offense. If you have 5 turnovers and 260 yards of offense, that's a big major issue. Like you shouldn't be playing football. Austin first touchdown. I think Travis Kelce scores the first touchdown tonight, in my opinion. Mahomes interception. Again, I could see Mahomes throwing a pick tonight. There's good value on that, -110 to -130, yes or no. So make sure you check that out. Clyde Edwards over 46.5 rushing yards. My one fear with Clyde Edwards, hilarious. I think he's going to have a huge night receiving. My biggest fear with the rushing side of things, I don't know if the Chiefs are going to give it to him enough to go over. Now, we look at the pick that really started the losing streak was Rashad Penny over his rushing total of 68. Rashad Penny over his rushing total. So I look at Rashad Penny, and I had him over his rushing total of 68 yards. He had 51 the first half. 51 the first half. He averaged 5 yards a carry. The Seattle Seahawks did not give him the football enough to go over. He had 12 carries, 5 carries, 60 yards. He was great. He was sensational. But he didn't get enough carries. I think that could be the case for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, so that's what you want to worry about. Here we go with the rushing over. What do you think, Chris? Do you think he's going to go over the rushing total? You want to go with it, go with it. Then make TikTok great again, sending me the roses. I absolutely love it. Zach Barra, I see the comments, guys. I see the comments. I'm going to get to the comments. Give me a second. Pats have 0 offense. The Steelers have 0 offense, people. At least the Patriots have a Pro Bowl quarterback back there. I mean, the Steelers have 0 offense. Geez, they don't have Najee. Najee Harris doesn't play this week. It's going to be a problem. How are we feeling about Juju? I like Juju to go over. Follow the page. Let's go. Follow the page. 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 Every day, I'm getting followers left and right. TikTok great again, sending me 200 roses. I love that. Listen, people, listen. I'm telling you right now. 82% of you don't follow this damn page when you watch it. My bad, bro. I like your breakdowns. You're good, Zach. You're good. I see all the comments. Follow the page. Let's go. I should have 100 new followers from this show every day. We got where people keep coming on. The picks are already on the page too, so I got entertained. Over or under? Well, I saw my guy Trell's leaning under on this game. I don't have a take as much, guys. I think when I look at this game as a whole tonight, I would say you got to lean over on it. You look at the 2 quarterbacks, it's more of an over kind of game, but the whole Thursday night primetime game, people might want to lean under. Do I start Mike Williams? It depends who your options are, honestly. Never trust a Pats fan. I'm not a Pats fan. I'm a fan of whoever's going to win me money. Everyone will be on the over. I agree. Everyone will be on the over. That doesn't mean the game's necessarily going to go under, though. Who do you like in the Miami game this weekend? Miami, I like Miami plus 3.5. I feel good about them at 3.5. Reported. Why'd you report me? Why'd you report? Did you Ted Bundy? You reported me? Why'd you report me? Mahomes over 301 yards. Definitely leaning under. Thursdays are always low. Over number is a trap. 64% of the bets are on Kansas City. And again, guys, 64% is fading the public. Like, if you believe the whole, like, I'm going to fade the public because Vegas is going to call the referees and throw the game. Like, no, please don't do that. Fading the public in a primetime game, I think there's some validity to that. Based on what we've seen and the trends, but this is a different kind of game. I think this is a Kansas City team that still owns the AFC West. I still think they're a better team based on what they showed last week. There were points where the Chargers did not put the Raiders away, and that allowed the Raiders to almost crawl back in that football game. If they do that again tonight, the Chargers will not be in this football game. Kansas City will put them away. Let's see here. How do you feel about Gerald Everett? I like Gerald Everett. I do like Gerald Everett. I mean, if he's your tight end, you're in pretty good shape, in my opinion. Based on what the tight ends are in the NFL right now, 3 for 54 last week and a touchdown. I mean, you can't really beat that. Chargers 27, Chiefs 24. Well, that's pushing it. That would also keep the game under there. Thoughts on Palmer tonight? I think Palmer is going to have a big night, people. I really do. The question is, do you want to start him in fantasy football? I mean, Keenan Allen now definitely boosts his validity tonight, and he's probably a viable option. But again, it might not be. If you have better options, I would, So I'd say public got crushed Monday. They'll let Chiefs win this. Yeah, I don't know if that's how we should think about it, guys. I think the better team's going to win. I don't think Staley's going to come in here and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to lose the game because Vegas needs this team to win, and I'm going to give up my livelihood to lose a football game. I mean, these coaches and these players, guys, it's all about winning. If you don't win, you get fired. That's why I don't get behind the Vegas narrative. I'm not betting the over. Everett over 20 yards first half, I think solid. I like that. I will not play the over or the under in this game. Moisty Lips Thursday, they look good, don't they? They look good. Bateman or Brandon Cooks. I like Brandon Cooks a lot, guys. That's what I would say. It's not Vegas. It's the refs. Guys, the refs, everyone talks about the refs. The refs get, knocked a lot because the point of emphasis this year, they're calling it, right? So the point of emphasis, I believe, was legal contact or it was taunting, and they're calling both of them. Aaron Dolan picked Chargers money line. I like Dolan a lot. She's very good. That doesn't mean I'm going to go with it though. Palmer or Landry? Let's see here. Palmer or Landry? I'd probably go with Palmer tonight. I think he does something special. But again, Aaron Dolan's on ESPN right now. So, she's a couple of years older than me. She's on ESPN. It's all about the money. Don't be sleep, Tanner. Saquon or Dalvin Cook? I think Saquon. I think Saquon's going to be a top 5 running back this year in fantasy. Who you got taking the dub? I think Chiefs get the dub, guys. I like Chiefs money line tonight. Dang, you're making Forbes lip filler type money. There we go. Randy Johnson sent me. What's up, Moon Market? How you doing? I love Randy Johnson. He's the man. We don't have a lot of people watching on YouTube. The majority of the following comes from TikTok. Mahomes over 2.5 touchdowns. I like tonight. Amon-Ra all day. Thoughts on Eckler? I think Eckler's going to have a big night catching the football. I don't think he's going to have a great night receiving. Or I think he's going to have a big night receiving. I don't think he's going to have a big night run the football. Why is that? We look at what the Los Angeles Chargers did last week. They ranked high in real quarterback rating, high in offensive passer rating. They weren't great in offensive rusher rating because they didn't emphasize it. Eckler can run the ball in the backfield. He's tremendous when they do it. But if they don't choose to run, it's going to be a long night for his people betting his rushing props and all that. I think he's going to have a great night catching. I think he's going to go over on receiving yards. I think that's what you should look at with Eckler and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Love the jacket. Thanks, OC Destroyer. Pacheco, though, looks good. I agree. Mack and Bosa, Mahomes going to be running, but Mahomes can run. That's the thing. I mean, he can run to his left, run to his right, throw it back here, throw it back there. And that's why we like Clyde Edwards-Helaire as well, guys. He's going to be under pressure. And if he is under pressure, that opens up Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a little dump off passes. On top of that, I'll give you a little news flash here. When we look at Bosa, when we look at all these guys going against the Chiefs, they're going against the third-ranked offensive line in football. The Chiefs have one of the best offensive lines in football they did last year. I know the Bengals game did not go their way, but as a whole, this Chiefs offensive line is very stout, very solid. I think they're going to protect Mahomes tonight. Josh Palmer. Everyone thinks Josh Palmer's going to have a big night. If Josh Palmer has a big night, that makes me happy because you know what? Justin Herbert most likely goes over his passing yardage tonight. So that would make me happy if that's the case. 4.5 points is a lot of points. Again, I still would be on Chiefs at 4.5. I'm not going to play it, though. I like the Chiefs on the money line in my parlay. Everett or Taysom? I like Taysom. Tanner, you do DK capped. What's DK capped? You do DK. I bet on DK, but I don't know what DK capped is. I got to start going in, guys. I'm losing too much damn money on live bet, so I probably got to start going in and place my bets at the casino. Mahomes over 294 yards. Mahomes over 294. I like Mahomes to go over, but I'm not going to play it. I think it's a little too high. I'd rather lean on the other side of things with the Chargers because Mahomes, I mean, if Mahomes gets up, they're going to run the football. That's my take. On DraftKings cap mode. What's cap mode? I've never even heard of that. Is that like peer-to-peer? Juju to go off. I think Juju goes over 55.5. Comments rolling in here. Did I just hear Vegas trip 2.0? I can't go back to Vegas, man. I lost so much money in Vegas. I can't go back to Vegas. Anyways, guys, here's how, how you keep me on the air. You guys like listening to me, right? You guys like listening to me. Each team over 2 sacks. I like that. You guys like listening to me, right? You guys like, do you guys like listening to me? Do you guys like listening to me? Let me know in the comment section. Do you guys like listening to me? Do you like listening to me? I only got 31 new followers. I should have 100 by the end of the show. We have 158 watching live right here, right now. That means 81% of you don't follow this page. So I should have over 100 followers from this show right now when I get off. You like listening to me? I got 2 favors for you if you like listening to me. Tanner, you didn't see my lay? I didn't see your lay, Dos. Can you tag me in on Discord? I'm down with you, Tanner. Love that. Love that. Love that. Absolute bricks. Love that. You're bricked up right now. That's great. That's great. Mohegan or Foxwoods? I usually play Mohegan. Mohegan's closer to me. Foxwoods just a little too far. Bro can't hit a bet to save his life. I can't. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But you know what's amazing though? I can't hit a bet and I still got 1 million people on here watching. So it's good stuff. But anyways, I can't win a bet. The past 3 days have been terrible. I was hot last Saturday and now it's falling apart. And I need to pull myself out of the hole. So you know how you support me? You know how you support me? You see these game capsules? I went 62% against the spread last year in the NFL. 62%, people. 62%. How did I do it? I don't know because I can't hit a bet right now to save my life. But I went 62% against the spread. You know how I've done it for the past 3 years, 4 years? Since I've been betting at 18, I've been using cold, hard football facts right here. Right here. We see this cold hard football facts. We see that cold hard football facts in the back there. You get those game capsules for all 20 or all 32 teams every single week through the Super Bowl. All right. You get 50% off. 50% off. Promo code kickoff. Promo code kickoff. Click the link in my bio, the top link, guys, and join. Please, you get a free trial. You're going to love it. It's $69 for the entire year. You want to support me. You want to keep me on the air here. You want to keep the content free. You got to go up and join coldhardfootballfacts.com. I'm on here 3 hours a day talking to you guys. Please, please, please go up and support me. It would really mean a lot. Do I bet college ball? I had a great day doing college ball last week. 5-1 in college ball. I do it all, guys. I don't stop. I'm a freaking machine. I'm down a lot of money right now, but I keep pushing through. Herbert, I feel, will air it out big tonight. I feel they'll go down and abandon. I think Herbert has a big night throwing the football, and that's why he's going to go over his passing total tonight. Don't get me wrong. I think Herbert goes over. But when it comes down to it, I trust the Chiefs to get the job done late in this football game. I do. What's up, Cam? What's the lock for this game, man? I tell you guys every day. Every day people come on here, they say, what's the lock? I say, you know what the lock is? You got to go to Home Depot to find the lock, man. Tanner Kern is a man of the people. His skid is over. Trust. Guys, listen. The people, I get the chirpers on here. Just take the DraftKings 7+. I haven't even seen that promotion. I don't have access to that. So I got to look through my DraftKings. Let's go Chiefs. Love the content. Boom. Love it. Tanner, Palmer or Carter? I think Palmer. Everyone wants the Palmer. I just need 7-point lead from the Chargers. There you go. 7-point lead from the Chargers. I just need a 7-point lead from the Chiefs. What does alternate mean? Alternate means like alternate spread. So like you can tease a spread in your favor. So I could technically take the Chiefs at plus 14.5 tonight. You know, Tanner, Mr. Fade. See, guys, I am Mr. Fade right now. I agree with you. I am Mr. Fade right here, right now. I am. But I've been hot before. We're still up money over time. We were having such a great week. It sucks too. I mean, I'm down about, I think like 12 units right now on the week. I'm down 4 units on the month. And I was up like 20 units this month. I was crushing it, man. Live bets, everything was going our way. And we hit a little adversity. We hit a little rough patch, but we keep bouncing back. And I ain't going to stop. Come on now. If you need a start, I wouldn't reach that bad. Terry, McLaurin, or Taysom Hill, Waller. I like Taysom Hill. I do like Taysom Hill a lot. What's a unit? $100 a unit for me. So we're down a little bit of money. We're down 4 digits right now, but we're down for the week. We're up over time, guys. It's stock trading. It's just like the market the other day. The market took a massive crash, and you know what? We took a crash too, and we're going to bounce back. Geno country. Let's ride. Get a life. What do you mean get a life? What do you mean get a life? If you're here, it's probably because I let you know your videos are dumb as F. That's your caption, man. That's such a sad life, though, honestly, man. When you got 76 TikTok followers and you're going around just telling people with more TikTok followers that you suck, that's a rough life. That's a rough life. Don't fade someone who's due. There you go. Isn't it like, can't we all agree on that? If you should buy DraftKings stock, you're making it go up. Damn right. But that was a good one, Bob. That was a good burn. That was a good roast. You know, isn't that amazing, though, that there's actually people out there with like burner TikTok accounts that go around and just like chirp people and try to be mean? Isn't that crazy to you? Isn't that crazy with 72 followers? Bucks versus Saints. Who you got? I'm on the Bucks. Going to be Chargers for the win. Hopefully Patrick and Herbert are both good quarterbacks. So what's the pick, guys? Here's the picks. How do you feel about Pacheco tonight? I do like him tonight. I do. I know a lot of people are high on him, so it's not just me. Unit is supposed to be 1% of your bankroll. Is it? So if a unit was 1% of my base, so I mean that's not. I mean I just go over then. If unit's 1%, so what's that? So what's my bankroll? 1%. If I'm doing $100 unit, but not everyone follows that. I know it's supposed to be that. Gotta tell my soccer picks, man. Hit 5 of 5 yesterday. Randy, you gotta send them to me, man. You gotta send them to me. How do you feel about Pacheco? We got that. Michael Thomas or T. If a unit's 1% of your bankroll, but like I see high school kids with a unit, they're making about 15,000 units on a bet. So it's at 10 cents. 100 times 100, you got this. There we go. Chiefs -4. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. People clown the Broncos for losing the Seahawks, but they still look very good in the second. Listen, if the Broncos wouldn't have fumbled from the 1-yard line 2 damn times in that football game, they win it, guys. It's football. There's bad beats. That's what a unit's supposed to be. I don't follow that either. I just use $100 because if it was 1% of my bankroll, man, 1% of my bankroll would be, 1% of my bankroll would be like what, probably $50. Yeah, about that. No, $50 way too high. That's way too high. I don't even fall. $100 my unit size. Is it 1% of my bankroll? No. Zeke Wilson or Juju? I like Martez Valdez Scantling. I never say all these apostrophes always get to me. All your parlays always 100 too. Not always, Bob. It depends. Like, so if I'm doing a 10-leg parlay, it's not going to be 100. No damn way. Like college football, I did a 10-leg parlay. It was $30. Like if I'm doing a 2-leg parlay tonight, Chiefs and Patriots, it's plus 110. I'll put 100 on that. It depends, guys. I'm up over time, so we just got to keep it going. Jacobs or Montgomery? We got to get hot though soon. Jacobs or Montgomery? I like Josh Jacobs. I really do. I like Josh Jacobs. I think he's going to have a big week. I think it's more trustworthy than Montgomery right now. A unit is round number of a bettor's average bet. Claypool or Allen Robinson? Clancy. Claypool or Allen Robinson? Allen Robinson was, I think Claypool's better. Allen Robinson's he was nowhere to be found. I think he's got to actually do something this week before I play him. What about D Swift? I like DeAndre Swift. I do, guys. I like DeAndre Swift. I like the Lions a lot too. CEH, another big game. I think so. Let's get into the props, guys, right now. Let's get into the prop shop. Let's go prop shopping here at Cold Hard Football Facts. Remember, guys, Cold Hard Football Facts. Link it. But, guys, we have 1 million people on here. All right, first of all, I have 43 followers. I want 100 new followers by the end of the show. All right, so realistically, we have 188 watching live on TikTok right now. That fluctuates, and it's total. We've had 1,600 unique viewers right now. All right, 85% of you do not follow this page. Whether I win or lose, I give you picks every day. I give you sports content every day. I give you 3 live streams a day. So follow the page. Let's go. Follow the page. Number 2, guys, 200 on here now. So 85% of that, what's that, 185? 185, you don't follow the damn page. So go follow the page. Also, link in bio, Cold Hard Football Facts. Just check it out. Promo code kickoff. Start your free trial. You get a free trial this weekend. You get all these stats, and they help you win. If I can go 62% against the spread, if I can go 62% against the spread, you guys can too. Because I can't win a bet right now. If I went 62% against the spread last season, you guys can too. And I did it with Cold Hard Football Facts. Am I cold as hell right now? Hell yeah, I'm cold as hell. But I did it with Cold Hard. Click the link in the bio. Click the link in the bio, promo code kickoff. Don't worry about the stats. You got to worry about the stats, man. There's just cool football information too. If you're just like a football fan, coldhardfootballfacts.com is great. Adam Schefter uses it consistently. Peter King uses it consistently. All these guys use it consistently. Kay Adams uses it on her FanDuel network now. It's awesome, guys. I'm telling you, it's worth the buy. Go up and you get a free week. I'm $10 unit person. I don't follow that. I'm $10 unit person. I got you, Chris. So yeah, and I'd rather just say like a standard bet for me. If that's 100, I'm just going to put, instead of putting 10 units at $10. So realistically, Herbert was never hit 283 over against Kansas. So realistically, Herbert has never hit 283 against Kansas. We go to StatMuse. We can see that. StatMuse is a good site too. Justin Herbert versus Kansas City. Justin Herbert versus Chiefs. So Justin Herbert's gone 311, 302, 281, 236. So he's done it twice. He's done it twice. I think tonight could be another night. My top picks for the weekend: Steelers plus 2.5. I don't like that pick, Grant. I don't. Ravens minus 3.5. I don't like that. Bears plus 9.5 versus Packers. I don't like that. I'm on the opposite of all those, but I'm not hot right now. I bet on DraftKings, or I go in person, or I use a bookie. It's always been under. There you go. So it's not. It's right here. I got it on my stats. September 20th, 2020, he threw for 311. January 3rd, he threw for 302. September 26th of last year, 281. December 16th of last year, 236. My bad, I was wrong. Yeah, so go to StatMuse. You can see that. What do we think of this lay? Eckler touchdown and 5 catches. Kelsey touchdown. Mike Williams 5 catches. I like it. I don't hate it. FanDuel or DraftKings? I'm on DraftKings. I mean, I play on FanDuel a little bit. I got booted from FanDuel because I had too many like failed attempts. Keenan Allen's out. Chargers looked like shit. He went out against the Raiders. I know, guys. I still think Herbert goes over tonight. I still think he goes over 282 tonight. Rather bet receiving yards than receptions. I would too in some cases. Clyde Edwards-Helaire receptions over 2.5. I like tonight at plus money, but other than that, I do agree. Beta Browns winning. Now, Browns. I like the Browns this week. I do. I like them against the spread. Montgomery or Michael Carter? Probably Michael Carter. Montgomery, man, he's a disappointment. Now he played in a monsoon last week, so you got to factor that in. I don't like the Bears' offensive line that much. Fade CEH. Is that because of me? Are you fading him because of me? A lot of people are on there. He was drunk trying to put his password in. We've all been there. Who should I flex? Jacobs, Juju, or Patterson? I think Juju's going to have a big night tonight. I do. I think Juju finds the end zone. I think he has a big night tonight. I think it's going to be one of those. KC stacked tonight. I like KC at night. Want to use my sign-up link for Hard Rock? I can't use Hard Rock here. Man, I can't use your sign-up link. I got to promote my own sign-up links. Chargers win. JC Jackson back, and both him and Derwin cover him good. I don't know. Is JC Jackson... is dealing with ankle injury. He's questionable still. Has not been ruled in yet. He's questionable. That's not probable. Palmer or A. Cooper? Palmer. Mike Williams, Michael Thomas, or Terry? Michael Thomas. I love Michael Thomas. Absolutely love Michael Thomas, guys. So anyways, let's get to the prop shop for tonight. No goal line work for CHH and part of 3-horse backfield. Again, though, he's going to catch receptions, receiving yards. I think he's going to be very good when it comes to those two things, receiving yards and receptions tonight over 14.5. I wouldn't take him for rushing yards, but I think the receiving yards and the receptions are going to be good if we're promoting ourselves here. D. Henderson, Juju, or DJ Moore for flex. I like Henderson depending on what Cam Akers is going to do. Or is Cam Akers going to be part of the game plan this week? We don't know. No Allen or JC tonight. Can the Bolts get done? There you go. That's another reason to take the Chiefs tonight. No Allen or JC. A lot of you guys were saying JC Jackson playing tonight. I don't think he's playing tonight. What's a touchdown? A touchdown. 6 points. So I find the end zone. All right. So let's get to the prop shop right now. Again, my final card tonight, and these picks are already posted. Moneyline Chiefs with the New England Patriots parlay. That's where we're going to go. This is the first leg of it tonight. Then I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire receptions over 2.5 at plus 120. He had 3 last week. Let's hope he can do it again. If you guys think Bosa is going to be in the backfield, Clyde Edwards-Helaire should be that check down guy tonight. Clyde Edwards-Helaire receiving yards over 14.5. I think he can get this at any time. He's very efficient. He's very good with football. He can move left and right. So I think he's going to go over 14.5. Juju Smith-Schuster over receiving yards. He's getting the football thrown to him by the number 1 ranked quarterback in offensive passer rating. You can see that here on the TikTok. If you can't see it all, offensive passer rating should be right around down here. All right, if you can't see, you got to come over to YouTube. That's also free. That game capsule is free, so you go link in the bio. Sign up for Cold Hard Football Facts, promo code kickoff, by the way. Smith-Schuster over 55.5 receiving yards. Now like Justin Herbert over 282.5 passing yards. Again, he has done this 2 times. He's hit 281 against the Chiefs once. Last time out, it was 236. He wasn't great, but I do like him to go over tonight. I think he's going to throw the football all over the field. We saw last week, they don't want to run the football with Eckler. They want to throw the ball with Justin Herbert. I think he gets the job done tonight. CEH or Henderson and the flex. Well, if Cam Akers doesn't get the production that he got last week, or gets the same amount of production, or I'd go with Henderson. But I think CEH is going to have a big night tonight. I really do. So it depends. I usually try not to play the Thursday night guys just in fantasy because I like to know what I have to do if I can get away with it. But I think this is a good matchup for Clyde Edwards-Helaire tonight with receptions if it's a PPR league. M. Williams, Juju, or Thielen need one. Mike Williams, Juju. I like Juju, guys. I think Juju has a big one tonight. PPR flex, Jacobs or Palmer. You want to go with the running back. I think you got to go Josh Jacobs. Palmer, people expect Palmer to step up because he's a new wide receiver too, and there's a lot of value in that, but he needs to step up. We got to see it. Tight end, Thomas or Tanyan? Thomas. McColl or Palmer? Palmer, half PPR. Probably McColl. Probably McColl. A lot of questions rolling in here. Montgomery or Carter? I see that, guys. Montgomery, guys, I don't like his offensive line, so I think you go Carter. Deshaun Watson's coming back this week. Yeah, he's coming back with the massage parlor this week. Come on. What do you think about Zeke? I love Zeke. I think Zeke's going to be very, very good this season. He's going to be a top-tier back. If they can get the ball to him, if they can get a game plan. I mean, it all comes down to Kellen Moore putting a game plan together that can win them football games. I think on top of that, too, they got to learn how to throw the ball at Cooper Rush. They got to be more efficient in the passing game. Zeke was really good running the football last week. It's all these running backs had good yardage numbers. They had good average per yards per carry. These coaches didn't give them the football enough. I don't know what's up with that. You like CEH receiving yards thing? I absolutely love it. I love that, and I love his reception. So knowing how I'm betting right now, they'll probably go under, but I do like the receiving yards, and I like the receptions. Mahomes hurt his non-passing wrist. So there you go. That's why he's playing tonight. His non-passing wrist. McCole Hardman or Jerry Jeudy, man. Jerry Jeudy all the way. Keep following, guys. We got 1 million people on here. Keep following. 65 new followers, guys. 174 on here. 85% you don't follow. If I do the math, I wasn't a math major, but if I do the math, about 150 you should be following this freaking page right now. Let's go. Follow the page. Let's go every day, 10 a.m., 12 p.m. every day. 10 a.m., 12 p.m. We're going to go live tonight. What's up, Pro Gambling Action? Every day, 10 p.m., 12 p.m. We also go live. We'll go live at 6 tonight before this game. We're talking all player props to this game, talking late stuff, who's in, who's out, and all that. Come over to the coach's house. Coach, I got a commitment tonight. You know what I got tonight. I got a commitment tonight, and it goes till late, so that's the problem. But I'll be over this weekend. You know that, Coach. Follow the page. I want to hit 100 followers for this show, guys. 100 new followers for this show. That's the goal. That's the mindset. I'm not winning bets right now, so help me get some excitement out of my life. Make sure you hit the follower numbers. Let's go. You think Rodgers going to bounce back week 2? Well, Rodgers has covered like 7 straight times, or he's 7-2 against spread in his past 9 against the Bears. Don't quote me on that. But I think he's covered in like 4 straight games against the Bears. I got to go with Aaron Rodgers. I think they're going to bounce back. Those are those guys. Where do I post picks? I post them in my Discord, and I also post them on this page every single day. Do not bet in the NFL. It's rigged. That's crazy. Jay Robinson or Hall? Go with Jay Robinson. I have Kamara and Chubb at running back 1. RB2. Do I start DK, Hunt, or Henderson at the flex? DK looked really good, and knowing what Seattle's strategy is going to be this week, they're going to have to throw the ball to win. So I could see going with DK there, especially if it's PPR. How about Eckler tonight? I like Eckler to go over his receiving total. I like him to go over his receptions. I don't necessarily love the rushing total for him. I think he's going to be efficient, but they might not lean on the run. We saw it last week. If you look at our stats right here, guys, you look at the Cold Hard Football Facts, which you can go sign up for. Link in bio, promo code kickoff. You think it's crazy, but you just questioned why these top running backs don't, because the coaches don't call it because the offense work out. You can see offensive rusher rating. They're 24th. They're 24th in offensive rusher rating right here on TikTok. You can see that offensive rusher rating. They're 24th. That's not good, people. That's not good. What's the commitment? You're supposed to be committed to the people. I am committed to the damn people. What's the commitment? You're supposed to be committed to the people. I am committed to the people. They got to follow the damn page. But again, they and that's not because they don't. I mean, Eckler's a top tier fantasy back according to every single fantasy ranking, but they didn't work him last week in the run game. Everett a start? Yeah, I give Everett a start. Everett was really good last week. I'd give Everett a start depending on who your other tight ends are. I bet the house on Chiefs tonight. Love it. I hope the Chiefs come through because not the house is not on them, but I would like to win some money. Allen Robinson or C. Patterson in flex full PPR. Allen Robb or C. Cordell Patterson. Cordell Patterson, I would say. Allen Robinson was non-existent last week. He's non-existent. I mean, Cordell Patterson's a huge part of that offense. And, he's got to run the ball. He's got to throw the ball, or he's got to catch the ball in the backfield. I mean, he's a huge part of that. Allen Robinson, I was on the Allen Robinson train last week. Oh, Allen Robinson going to have a huge week. He's going to be the guy. Anytime touchdown, Allen Robinson or receiving. I'd be up even more money for last Thursday night game if that hit. Hardman, Renfro, or Chase Edmonds at flex, full PPR. You think I should start Najee this week? I do think you should start Najee this week, depending on if he's healthy, because he's probably your running back 1. That's what I would say. Or running back 2, depending on how many people are in your league. Henderson back-to-back games or Akers come back. And again, guy, I can't answer that question. I can't answer the Henderson versus Akers question. I can't give you a good answer for it because I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I thought Cam Akers was going to get more carries than he did. I thought he was going to catch the football, and Henderson got everything, right? So I can't really sit here and I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what their strategy. If I'm a betting man, which I am, my thought would be, okay, they didn't use Akers at all last week. He is still a better back than Henderson in my mind. He was not ready to play. So I probably would not start Akers until I see him get some production and see him get some work. Keep going with the props. Guys, the props are already done. I got Clyde Edwards-Helaire receptions over 2.5, receiving yards over 14.5, Smith-Schuster over 55.5, Herbert passing yards over 282.5. I don't have the bankroll right now to go anytime touchdown scores. I don't. I've been losing too much money and I can't put anything on that. I don't want, it's not worth it for me. But if I had to pick an anytime touchdown score, I'd go Travis Kelce tonight. I think he does find the end zone. Brady or Rodgers? Brady. Julio Jones versus Allen Robinson, full PPR. Julio Jones, here's my fear with Julio Jones. I think the Buccaneers want to run the football, and he had a really big week. He made, his presence was felt, but they want to run the football. On the other side of it, the Rams need to throw the football. Allen Robinson should wake up at some point, but that's the tough part. That's the tough gamble, I'd say. This week, I think the Patriots are going to try to keep the ball on the ground against the Saints, so I would probably lean towards Allen Robinson and take the gamble. Juju or Mike Williams for captain spot? Juju. I think Juju has a big week. I think it's Travis Kelce. They're going to try to shut down Travis Kelce. If they shut down Travis Kelce, that opens up Juju. Best play today. Favorite play today. I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire receiving yards over 14.5. What's up, Rajan? Rajan, you were on Chiefs tonight, right? You like Chiefs tonight? You like Chiefs? You like those big spreads. Soccer for the win. Now get the soccer out of here. All right. I'm going to keep saying it, guys. I got 81 new followers. I need 19 more. I need to do 19 more on this show. 19 more. You want me to answer questions? Follow the damn page. 139 follower, 39 people watching. We have 81% you don't follow. That means that over 100 of you could follow this page right now. Over 100. I need 19 more followers. Let's go. We're going to the moon every day, 10 a.m., 12 p.m. Also, another way to support me, the best way to support me, you're going to go up, link in the bio, coldhardfootballfacts.com. coldhardfootballfacts.com. Promo code kickoff. You're going to get 50% off Cold Hard Football Facts premium articles in these game capsules here for every game through the Super Bowl. $69 for the entire year with that promo code and a free trial, guys. It's like $5 a week, $4 a week. Everyone betting on here bets $4 a week. Everyone who's on here playing fantasy does $4 a week. Henry or Elliott in a PPR. I think Elliott. I think they're going to have to lean on him a lot this week. Hardman, Myers, or Claypool. Probably. Let me see. Do a little more research here. I mean, Hardman wasn't good last week. He just found the end zone, right? I see him possibly find the end zone tonight, but he only had 3 catches for 16 yards last week, and that's only a 10-point performance. I think Claypool's going to have to step up big. I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to have to get better at throwing the football. I like CEH today, so be careful with that. If I like CEH, that might mean you shouldn't like CEH the way I'm betting. What was your prop for Juju? It was over 55.5 receiving yards tonight. Smith-Schuster or Hollywood Brown? Juju. I'm a big fan of Juju right now. Let's see. I mean, if Juju found the end zone last week, would have been huge. I mean, Marquise Hollywood Brown, 4 receptions, 43 yards, and a touchdown last week. So that's 4. That's 10. That's 8 points, 6 for a touchdown, or 5 for a touchdown. It's like 13, 14 points last week in fantasy. So he had a big week. Herbert going over his yards. I think so. I hope so. I hope so. That's, again, guys, I would be playing Chiefs spread, but Herbert, I don't want to, that's a conflicting prop with Chiefs money line, in my opinion. I don't want to worry about both. So I just want to go Chiefs money line. I'll take it. And then Herbert passing yards. Is Darrell Henderson a start? I think he is. I think he's a start until something different happens. I think until we see Cam Akers take the majority of those carries, I think Henderson's the guy you should look at. Any other questions on this game tonight, guys? Again, we're going to go live for this one. Chargers and Chiefs. We'll go live at 6:00. Gabe Davis or Sutton. You guys just want fantasy. It's like this guy or this guy, this guy or this guy, this guy or this guy. You know how you support me, though? I answer all these questions on here. I'm mad at the freaking people. Go up, link in the bio. This stuff works, guys. Cold, hard football facts works. Promo code kickoff. Promo code kickoff. Link in bio, guys. I got to tell you over and over again because it takes about 10 times. If you guys would just listen the first time I get on here, now we got down the list going back up. If you guys would listen the first time we get on here, what's the money line tonight, Kansas City? If you guys would listen right when we get on here and you would actually just do what I say, you guys, I wouldn't have to bring it up throughout the whole show, but I got to bring it up every 5 seconds because you guys don't do it. Link in bio, promo code kickoff. See all these game capsules on TikTok for every single game. They help you win money. I went 62% against the spread last year. I did it with Cold Hard Football Facts. That's the way to do it, guys. Make sure you go up, click the link in the bio, promo code kickoff, #1 way to support me. Also, we are 6 followers short of 200 or of 100 for the show, new followers for the show. We got 163 on here watching live right now. Go up, link in the bio, and follow me. Let's go. I want to hit over 100 today. I want to hit 150. We're going to be on here another 5 minutes. Chargers D, only 4 bench spots. I would not play Chargers D. I would not play Chargers D tonight. You're asking for trouble by playing Chargers D tonight. I mean, yes, were they great last week because Derek Carr, how many missed opportunities did he have? How many overthrows did he have? How many bad plays, bad decisions did Derek Carr have? I mean, don't go. Don't do it to yourself. I think the Chargers D are good, but J.C. Jackson not being in the line is going to hurt them. It hurt them last week. If Derek Carr was a reputable arm, it would have been a lot better. Herbert's or Mahomes over on passing yards. I think you could lean over on both, but I do like Herbert over Mahomes. I think Mahomes total is a little high for me, and I think there's ways for the Chiefs to win the game without throwing the football. He wants to hit the amount of weight he lost, 150. I want 150 subscribers today. That would be a great goal. I want followers. I want J.C. Jackson playing. He's questionable right now. He's questionable. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. He is questionable. I have not seen him be ruled in tonight. Let's see. A game time decision, guys. Don't say something if you don't know it. Come on. Game time decision. Game time decision doesn't always. Game time decision means, hey, he might play, but he's probably not going to play, but we want to make sure Kansas City's worried that he could be in the lineup tonight. We got a baseball question here. Man of the people, Nerfy, Chicago White Sox versus Cleveland. I can't nerf. Guys, I don't have the bankroll to Nerfy anything right now. I don't have the bankroll to Nerfy anything. Mahomes sits fourth quarter again. If Mahomes is sitting in the fourth quarter again, that's fine with me because you know what? The Chiefs won. Clyde Edwards-Helaire probably went over his receiving total. He probably got his catches. Juju definitely got his catches. Justin Herbert could be a little more questionable, but we'll hit 4 or 5 if that happens, and I'll take that any day of the week. Everett or Pitts? Everett. Everett found the end zone last week. What did Kyle Pitts do last week? Let me see those numbers. I didn't play against anyone with Kyle Pitts. He had 219. Yeah, Kyle Pitts terrible. But again, I think he'll wake up a little bit. You just look at who's throwing the football, though. Marcus Mariota versus Everett. I mean, Everett, you know. Everett's got Justin Herbert throwing the football. What's your fade parlay for tonight? So if you want to do same game parlay, I mean, I would take. Here's what I would do for a same game parlay tonight. And the bankroll is not there. I've been losing a lot. If you're new to this channel, I've been losing nonstop right now. Like the past 3 days, it hasn't been on football. It's been on baseball, but I've been losing nonstop. So I can't win a bet right now. So I don't have the luxury of putting together a same game parlay. But if I was going to do it, I'd go Herbert 250 plus. I would go Mahomes 250 plus on DraftKings at least. I'd go Smith-Schuster over his receiving total. I'd go Clyde Edwards-Helaire over 20 rushing yards and then over 14.5 receiving yards. And I would take that with whoever you think is going to win the football game tonight. Thoughts on Taysom Hill at tight end? I think Taysom Hill is a very good tight end. I think he's going to be very productive this week against the Buccaneers. They're going to need him this week to get the win there. Everyone thinks Saints are going to roll. I don't think so. I think Buccaneers cover that 2.5. No problem. Red Sox Babe 0319. Mike Williams or Sutton? I like Sutton. I do like Sutton, guys. I like Sutton a lot. I'm a big Sutton guy. And on top of that, I think Cortland Sutton and the Broncos bounce back. Mike Williams did what, 2 of 10 last week? Yeah, I mean, I think you got to go with Sutton. I think Denver's going to come out and just throw the ball over the field and cover this week. Pick 2 for PPR, Thomas versus Tampa Bay, Josh Palmer. Thank you guys for putting in who they're actually playing against. I appreciate that. Michael Thomas is going to be huge for them this week. I think you got to go with that and Palmer. Michael Thomas and Palmer, I think, over Chase Edmonds. CEH or James Robinson. CEH, I think he has a big week. Hayden Hurst is a good start if Higgins is out. Yep, I agree with that. Hayden Hurst is a good start if Higgins is out. All right, let's see. How many we at? Keep following, guys. Again, I literally wouldn't have to tell you this. I wouldn't have to tell you this if you don't do it, but I need you to go up, link in the bio, promo. Who's interested in Cold Hard Football Facts? Who's interested? Who's got some interest? Put in the comments I'm going to put a poll up there. Who's got some interest in Cold Hard Football Facts? Don't be honest here. Smiley is yes. Crying faces, no. Who's got some interest in Cold Hard Football Facts? I put a poll up there. Answer the damn questions. Cold Hard Football Facts in the back there. Smiley, there we go. We got some Smiley. Smiley's rolling in here. I love it. Smiley's rolling in here. I love it. Who's got interest? I went 62% against the spread last year, and that's just how I did it. Cold Hard. We haven't even got a frowny face. Pats over Steelers. This is game. I didn't say it's my game of the year. I said it's my favorite bet of the weekend. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm a journalist, okay? I'm a freaking journalist. Don't put words in my mouth and say that I said something I didn't. You're trying to frame it, and I didn't say that. I said it's my favorite bet of the weekend. So Chris putting this fine. Who's got it? Crying face. Get that crying face out of here. Get smile. Okay. All right, we got 25 smiley faces right now. It's 25 smiley faces right now. 25 smiley faces right now. 26. Who's got injured? I went 62% against the spread, and the stats get better and better as the week goes on. We give it away cheap now because when the stats get good, we forget about it. Okay, 28 people. There's a million people on here. 28 said they're interested. You know what you got to do, though? You know what you got to do now? And I know the hit rate's probably 1% on this. So if we get 2 people, it's fine. You got to go up to the link in the bio, guys, and try it for the weekend. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to roll tonight, by the way. You got to go up and try it this weekend. You get a free trial, so you're going to get it to next Thursday before you have to pay anything. You put a card in before you have to pay anything. You can cancel if you want. Link in bio, guys. Promo code kickoff. Promo code kickoff. I'm telling you, these stats work. They're awesome. Chris is the man on here. He's probably our best cold hard user right now. He's on YouTube watching. He loves it. He digs in, dives deep into the stats. Guys, go up. Promo code kickoff, cold hard football facts. I post my articles on there. I post picks on there. You're not buying it for my picks, though. You're buying it for the stats. You're buying it to help these stats, have the stats help you win money. Adam Schefter's used them. Peter King uses them in his work all the time, guys. There's a reason. Barstool used them last year. Jerry Thornton used them over at Barstool. There's a reason they're that good, people. There's a reason they're that good. People use them. Go up, buy them. Link in bio, promo code kickoff. Mike Williams or CEH. Guys, I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire based on what Mike Williams did, last week. Now Keenan Allen is out, but if I'm the Chargers or if I'm the Chiefs, I'm going to shut down Mike Williams. I'm going to try to shut down Mike Williams. I'm going to do my best to do that. And overall, Mike Williams couldn't get open last week when they weren't trying to emphasize him. So that's my biggest take. My buddy said the Pats are his game of the year. I didn't mean you. Okay, good, Alex. I do like Pat. That's my game of the weekend. It's my game of the weekend. I wouldn't say it's my game of the year, though. My game of the weekend. I think they're going to win. Do you like Palmer to start this week in the flex PPR? I do. I guys, again, Palmer's a number 3, whatever. He's moving up to a number 2 this week, and I think he's going to have a big week. But there's definitely situations where if you have better options on the bench, you might want to go with guys on the bench. Give me the optimal captain for Captain Showdown. The optimal captain tonight in a captain showdown. I mean, I think you got to go with the quarterbacks, don't you? You got to go with the quarterbacks. We've been talking to Madia Tanny. We've been talking about Palmer this whole freaking show. That's all we talk about. Palmer. Hey, should I start Palmer? Should I start Palmer? Should I start Palmer? That's all you guys talk about. Yeah, start Palmer. Palmer captain. No, not options. Must start Palmer. Palmer captain. Palmer captain's that's taking a chance. But you know what? If it pays off, you're probably going to win your daily fantasy contest. But you're wishy-washy. I'm not wishy-washy on him. Yeah, I'm not. Here's my take on Palmer. And I've said this on 10 a.m. I said this at 12 p.m. My take on Palmer is it's very simple. If you have a better wide receiver option on your bench that you can use, I would use him over Palmer. But with that being said, I think Palmer is a very good bet tonight to put into your fantasy lineup because of Keenan Allen. That's what I said, guys. Opinion on starting McCole Hardman. I think McCole Hardman's a good start tonight. If you got to hope he finds the end zone. Brandon Cooks or CEH. Brandon Cooks or CEH. Let me see what. I think the thing about CEH is he can catch the football and he can run the football. Cooks did 7 for 82 last week, so it was 15 points. He had a very good week. Again, they had to sling it. Last week. Texans have got the Broncos on Sunday. Personally, I think the Broncos roll, so I think CEH might be a better bet tonight. But again, that's up to you. Got to go Cooks. Okay, got to go Cooks. There you go for Medea. I think Cooks is going to get a little more burn, but I do think the Broncos cover 9.5 this weekend. Marvin Harrison, OSU over. Marvin Harrison, OSU over 66 yards. Marvin Harrison Jr. What do we talk? Marvin Harrison, OSU. Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. Ohio. Listen, the biggest cheat code in football is Ohio State against Toledo. Yeah, I'd take that. Ohio State's like 9-0 against the spread too, and against MAC schools in their past 9. You don't think Mike Williams will do good today? I think Mike Williams will do good. I do. I think whoever. What was the option? Someone just threw it in there again, guys. I'm getting a million different questions. I think Mike Williams will do good, but I think if someone had Mike Williams or someone else, and I chose the other person. I think Mike Williams will do good, though. I think they're going to. But again, if you're the Chiefs, you're going to try to shut down Mike Williams. Does he get open? We'll see. I think he has a good day. I think he has a better day than he did last week. There's nowhere to go but up. Do I start Derrick Henry? Yes, you have to start Derrick Henry because if you don't start Derrick Henry, who's your backup running backs? You have to start Derrick Henry. I think Henry's going to have a big week. I think last week was. It was interesting. I mean, I don't think the Titans, they're not on my good side right now. They're not on my good side at all. Do I start Mahomes today? Well, who else is your quarterback? I think you have to start Mahomes. Who you got as a backup? Ertz or Freiermuth? Ertz. I'm a bigger Ertz guy. Do you start Bucks D? Yeah, you could start Bucks D. I think that's going to be a grinded out kind of game. I have to start. Yeah, you have to start Henry. You got no choice. Because, I mean, if you got Henry as a backup, man, you're in a 2-person league. Y'all with your questions are just looking for reassurance. Go with your gut. These guys don't. I agree. Connor, listen. Connor. You couldn't be more right, Connor. You couldn't be more right. All these questions are reassurance. I understand that. I mean, guys, listen. Here's the thing about football. Here's the thing about betting. Nobody knows what is going to happen in football or betting. We can choose it. We can try to guess our best, but in the end of the day, guys, nobody knows what's going to happen. Palmer, Everett, you got to go Palmer, man. I think you got to go with the receiver over tight end. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Who's asking these questions? My God. You got to go with it. You got it. Nobody knows what's going to happen, guys. That's the truth. We don't know what's going to happen, but we can cap it and we can look at it the best way we can do it. Start Herbert tonight. Yeah, start Herbert tonight. I think Herbert's going to go off tonight. Julio Jones or Adam Thielen? Julio Jones all the way. J. Herb over 300 yards passing tonight. All right, that's the final question. I think Herbert goes over 286, guys. We're going to sign off here in a minute. Maybe do a couple more. I dropped Trey Lance. Yeah, I'll answer that one. Mahomes or Trey Lance, guys? Mahomes. Not even a thought. Mahomes over Trey Lance all day long. Anyways, guys, we still have a lot of people watching on here, so make sure you follow the page, guys. I'd like to get to 125 followers. That would be 8 more. So make sure you keep following, guys. And also check out Cold Hard Football Facts. Again, 26 of you out of the 156 watching live at the time said you were interested. So please go up in the link of the bio, use promo code KICKOFF or promo code Tanner, whatever you want to use, and you're going to get 50% off. 50% off the entire subscription. $69 for the entire season. You see these game capsules, every game, write-ups on every game, articles, prop plays. You get some of my content on there as well. You get video content, all that good stuff. Go up, link in the bio, promo code KICKOFF. I like Kansas City to cover 4.5, but I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to take them money line. You think CEH is a lock for tonight, guy? You know what I say when we bring up locks. You guys know what I say. Kelsey over 7, I like that. You know what we say when we bring up locks. You want a lock, you go down to Home Depot, you get yourself a lock. That's where you go get the lock at Home Depot. You want a best bet, you come right here. I give you a best bet. I can't give you a lock, though. A-Rob or Amon-Ra St. Brown? Guys, I need to see Allen Robinson step up first. I'd rather go Amon. Mike Williams, Waddle, Brandon. You guys just, man, it's just fancy here, fancy there, fancy here, fancy. I better see like 40 signups. If you guys asked about a bunch of fancy questions, I better go up to the link in the bio and be able to see that you guys did that you guys signed up. Please. You can answer these questions for yourself with the matchups. Cousins or Carr? Cousins. You can see these guys. Play Burrow. Yeah, play Burrow against Dallas. Play Burrow. Home Depot. There you go. Your mom versus my mom. My mom wins all day long. She's 15.5-point favorite. Link up in the bio, guys. Promo code KICKOFF over at coldhardfootballfacts.com. I appreciate you joining me for the show today. We're going to sign off here. Hope everyone has a great one, and we will see you tomorrow for another episode of Cold Hard Football Facts. We'll recap Thursday Night Football, look ahead to the weekend, and then we'll see you on Sunday, obviously, for our big pregame show. Peace.
Make it some and I'm spending some.